at speed and suddenly is completely out of shape and over he goes.
That corner, stage 13, rolling his Fabia R5 onto its roof. Fans were able to get the car back onto its wheel.
Lopez leads, Coronel inside Muller, Manani into the back of Muller, and off go. Whoa! And a lot. Oh! No, who hit Coronel? Who's came?
Oh, that was someone getting into Michelin's.
Yeah.
That was Fuller.
And Björk trying to fight it, goes off wide, and there's contact, and Gabrielli. Broken left.
Painted curbs are absolutely treacherous.
Yeah. Well, Philippi was going all the way there, wasn't he? He was never in control of that from the... Oh, Norby's car breaking away from him. Big moment, and he's off. Come on, Norby. Really, come on, Norby. Yes, left rear. Left rear is broken. And that's the chicane, and it's all gone.
Can he limp back?
He can limp back, but he will be being passed by everybody, and that was Coronel trying to get...
As was Jimmy Antunes, but he made contact with the Renko Bear out of Jaeger, both of them.
See what happens.
Time after time, as Lucas Orrick was an unfortunate retiree, getting no traction on the grass and thumping into
the right front corner. Here's a replay. Oh, lost the car very, very late.
Oh, and a huge crash. Alexander outside trouble, and that in the air is Phil Drybrough. Straight over the top, it looks like, of Matty Grayman, bouncing high in the air before the roll stopped. Oh, trouble, that's Wilson Thompson. We just saw him with a Lotus.
Ou seja, vai para fora aí o Dillman. Vacilou o Dillman, vamos ver. Olha aí, vem colocando por dentro. Opa, o toque! O toque do Urutsev. Vai saindo. Os franceses vêm na frente. Já rodou, ficou no espaço ali o Nissani. Valendo a prova em Hungaroring, e o Nissani errou na última curva antes de abrir. Vamos acompanhando, o Deletraz também vai segurando. Olha aí o Pietro. Outro carro atrás do Pietro rodou. O Deletraz também rodou. Mal começou e o Pietro vai mandando bem, hein? Pietro Fittipaldi largou na oitava, já é quarto e briga pela terceira.
Ó o mexicano de novo, hein?
Eita!
René Binder rodando também.
Todo mundo patinando nessas primeiras voltas com pista molhada e tudo mais.
E o japonês,
opa, olha aí, vazando direto. E agora vai ficando nessa segunda metade.
A moment. There was some contacts on the way into turn one. No, he's third. He wants to be in second place. George Russell, one or two others drifting out wide further back. Russell down the inside, wheel to wheel, a bit of wheel contact, and Gunther goes straight on into the barriers, out of the race, front suspension. Might see Seti Kamara. We saw him out wide on the circuit lead of the race. Another one inherits the lead. Going to get a replay. This was the spin. I had fear.
Parts of the group, whoops, way up over the curb and then over the car ahead. And that is two of the Russian drivers that have come to... And a big moment, that, I'm afraid, say... A bit of tarmac for the first couple of laps of the race. Some more fortunate than others. And the treacherous, there was drama down at the first chicane as Loris Spinelli and Dennis Lynn met in the middle. Off into the gravel went right. But by that stage, the race leader had long gone. Dennis Lynn, the race one winner, headed for the grass. Headed up the escape road was the Italian driver Manuele Mangozzi. Tim Muller was in strife as was far from easy as the cars battled on. Drama took out Christoph Lenz and a spin. House moves right across on him and there's contact for second place between Gulden and Balarania going into the chicane. Got a good book to read. Way wide goes Mads Siljehout, wheels in the gravel, demolishes the marker. Oh, does he get a tap? Oh yes. Gap on the inside, launches the curb. And the back of the curve, Duncan Houseman has got himself ahead of the Inter-Nissan Maserati contest. And that's a replay of more dramas coming out of the second chicane, 64 in strife, which is the Emmanuel Victor. Got nowhere to go. Whoops, there's contact. Siggyhow gets turned around in the mid-pack and off he goes, backwards into the barrier. And in one or two cases on cold tyres, people are pit lane. And then we had this drama as well for the number 69 Lamborghini, as off went through the first chicane. Already though, first corner, first lap, people were in strife, and one or two blatantly had to go to the escape road. Others just cut across the grass and gained places. And when they all got back on the team's chances were wrecked right at the very start. An early casualty was Frank Stippler. He made an uncharacteristic slip and ran off the road, got himself back onto the circuit, but in so doing, lost a whole heap of places. Some of the back markers were in strife as well, running out of road at the second chicane, and then there was contact that turned around the early on in the Oman Racing Team Aston Martin. But worse was to come for Derek Pearce as he tangled with an Audi and then got biffed from behind by the Conrad Motorsport Lamborghini. More errant Ferrari out of sequence, but eventually it retired from the race as the 87 Mercedes, and he would rejoin with traffic everywhere. There was contact between Jaguar and Lamborghini.
Aggressive defense. No, Gris is going to go right down to the bottom of the track. Contact on the inside. Gris back on the...
Midway through the first session, Michaela Lotion has problems spinning off course. Apple Power did do a little landscaping at the bottom of the hill near the museum. And Sebastian Bourdais used up a bit too much of the racetrack in turn number 5.
From the Grand Prix of Alabama and a Lotion, because though they're going to get the green, the caution comes out.
From Stefan Sarazan, locking the rears, sticking it in the wall once, twice, and then one hit in the wall, another hit in the wall, I guess actually, until he too hit the wall and damaged the rear left of his DF. Felt in that. Mahindra spins and puts it in the wall, and that's going to wreck Conway's lap. Oh, and they hit each other.
I mean,
To get him through to the final part of qualifying. Martin Hua was all over the shop. Here's what happened then. Oh,
overcorrected. Got side.
And Dominic Egerton was having none of it. You see there, now that is a perfect example here. Her bike not settled, loses the front, and watch the bike there. Run out of room, he's gone way too hot in there, and he's gone into the gravel. That could have been a lot worse. It's off camber as well, turn 2, so if you do go in a little while...
Just have a little chat with him, Simon.
Oh, massive, massive high side for Fabio Quartararo. Oh, blimey, that was a fast...
Camera show he's going to go any moment there. There he goes. He's checking the 80s today. He's trying his fastest through first sector. There you go.
Soon find out. Oh, no, he was way out on the curbs there.
Yeah, he was. Come for...
Yeah, well, we didn't quite see the start of that, but...
In the back, both for Cortese and for Folger. And with Folger on the front, they said, look, you know, it's generally...
6, easy to do, waits for the bike to settle, and then unfortunately just typically coming off. Oh, dearie me.
He had an incredible test here in the IRTA test. He was second.
Happened in the background. Oh, that was a very odd crash. Left now, so any rider that crosses the line will only get one more lap in, and Binder went wide in the background there as well. Oh, how lucky was Tom Luthi?
Tom Luthi was really lucky.
Into this Jerez circuit, and well, you did, but unfortunately, Jorge...
At it. Sam Lowe's pitches it left, front end washes away from underneath him. Crash, no doubt. There we go. Yeah, front end just washed. So Pons,
carbon copy of this crash from the, and a similar front-end washout the trot, and his 4th consecutive DNF here in Jerez. Really nasty. Can't quite see that. Look at the bike. It lands on top of Xavi Vierge. Willerot to turn 2. Ice just tucked the front.
Once they hit the front.
Oh,
Marquez
no.
is down.
Marquez.
Yeah, front end just tucking away from him quite a long.
Baldassari. Schrotter did well to avoid that there.
So Sam Lowe's dropping his... Oh, Miguel Oliveira's down.
Weak, the commentary curse almost. Miguel Oliveira.
A bit of a nightmare going through that turn number 13.
I tell you what, all of this earlier front-end washout, down...
Now up in the top 5.
It's another front-end washout, and Zarco is...
Allgaier sideways off the corner. Can he save it? Contact with Jones. Second caution of the day. Wow.
Protected a little bit. Junior kind of gets into the left rear. I guess Poole got into the 7 there as well.
Yeah. And then Poole runs up into the side of Allgaier.
Yeah, Allgaier just didn't get the best restart that I thought he was going to have and be able to clear the...
Look at this. Carl Edwards right there moves him to win it. Carl Edwards bump and dump and run.
Not sure he expected that either.
Taking home the checkered flag, today's Sunoco, fueling